Thank you for being here with us. Kindly introduce yourself for us.
Thank you so much. My name is Roy. I'm a graduate at Alphanite University, Faculty of Economic and Social Studies, Department of Political Science.
Nice.
As for now, I'm also pursuing my master's degree in comparative politics at the University of Juba. Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So, as we know, Independence Day is coming soon. We are clocking 14 years. How do you feel about it? What does it mean to you when you hear 14th Independence Day?
Actually, I'm really excited to have known that I'm in a country called South Sudan, and I also feel proud as I become a South Sudanese since I was at the background of being a Sudanese citizen. So as of now, I'm in my countries where I feel not just sounding as a South Sudanese, but I feel it deeply in my soul and in whatever I'm doing. I'm very proud to see this country. So for this country, I can have more to say about it.
Nice.
Because independence was happening in my wish. And I'm also part and parcel of those who have contributed in different ways for this country to be independent. So having to receive this joyous anniversary is one of the great privilege and also an excitement kind of opportunity.
Indeed. Since you said you were a citizen of Sudan and you became the citizen of South Sudan, you were there during that time. Can you please explain to us how you felt when you heard that South Sudan was declared independent in 2011? How did you feel? What kind of expression did you get on that day, 2011, 9th of July?
Yeah, thank you so much. This is a very interesting question, and I would say it is a very vast pathway that can take me to mention a lot, but let me be brief because of time also. What I feel ownership. And the good example of ownership I have. For example, I started my education journey when we were in Sudan by then. And I was English pattern. So for us to study the language that we want as a favorite international language as English as we have as our official language. Previously in Sudan, it was optional. Exactly, we were doing our classes in unwanted time. For example, in the evening hours, lately in the night hours. But after independence of South Sudan, we were free. So every morning began with English and end with English. So now the rest of the language become optional.
Yes.
According to my choice, has to be an English pattern. So this is one of the ownership I ever had since I was in Sudan.
Beautiful.
So this is one of the major examples, and there are a lot of things to mention. Also like operating businesses. Also in Sudan, our operation also was not a priority. Like now, I have built some businesses that maybe I cannot mention, but I know them. The reason that make me to own those businesses is because I'm now a South Sudanese in South Sudan.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. How are you seeing South Sudan is? What is the progress or the indicators that you have seen in South Sudan?
Sure. Exactly, there are a lot of indicators of progress. Let me talk a bit about development. Previously, the southern region of the Sudan was not among the contested area for development. But after independence, even now, we are able to see ourselves. Previously, I had never been in Juba. If I was able, I could access Sudan with the capital city, Khartoum, I mean. And I was not allowed to access some of my areas in South Sudan, like Juba, Wau, and Awil. But as of now, I can tell you that almost 80% of the area, they have visited them.
Beautiful.
That means there is a progressive indicators. And also, if you measure the school performance, if we talk about education, even this number of students that we have, Southern Sudanese students in the university, there was nothing like this in Sudan. There's at least an increase in the advanced study as well as in the level kind of education like in primary and secondary. So there are lots of progress happening within the country.
Indeed.
Even our business personnel, they are also progressing.
Yes.
Now if you check around in the country, there are some members, South Sudanese people, that you can manage to mention among the business people. But previously in Sudan, we may have like only 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
But now it's more than. These are kind of indicators that we are expecting to advance in the nearest future.
Amazing. What message can you give to the public now that we are approaching our Independence Day?
Thank you. My message to the public, I will put it in the context of celebration. Having Independence Days is one of the most important celebrations that a citizen is supposed to do. But in the southern region, or South Sudanese, let me put it, actually we grow up as a cattle keepers. And we have that style of celebration that we usually do in our heads of cattle, which is a little bit different from celebration which are conducted in the city. So in the cattle area, you can celebrate in a way that maybe a country with a constitution may not accept. So my message now, my people, as we are in our country, so we need to choose a good way of celebrating this anniversary. So having a celebration is not like fighting with other people. It's not like taking yourself out of senses. That one is beyond celebration.
Yeah.
For example, I can repress beyond the expectation, and later on that one can push me to do undesirable action. I'm requesting that let's celebrate responsibly, respectively, so that our country appreciates us.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us here today.
Thank you.
Wish to have you again another time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.